If you are on my live right now, if you're on social media and everything except TikTok, if you're on my personal page, or if you are on Regina the Queen of Carolines, or my YouTube page, you can put your phone up to the screen and get a free copy of my ebook, Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. You can put the code ebook 50 in and get a free copy of my ebook today, Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. Walking through the process of buying a car when you have bad credit. And the ebook is free. You can get a copy of it. You can download a copy, or you can download the audio. I mean, no, you can listen to the audio. It's in English and Spanish. I'm giving you the best of both worlds. The best of both worlds. Most of you guys should listen to it in audio because you can listen to your car, you can be at home, and you can listen to it. So do that today. It's free. It's a present from you to me. And if you on my TikTok page, you can go on over to my Regina the Queen of Carolines on YouTube, and you can subscribe to my channel while you're there. And you can put your phone up to the screen and get it and scan it. Get my QR code and put ebook 50 in, and get a copy of my free ebook, Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit, for you. You might not need it, but your neighbor, your friend, or you know, might need it, or just it's news you can use. Just sharing a wealth of information. 26 years, almost 27 years in this automobile space, just trying to share information. All right, yeah. So anyway, get that free copy of my ebook. But today I want to talk about the biggest mistakes people make when leasing a car. Um, People don't realize that you can actually sell your car. Some of the cars people are driving right now, some of the lease cars, they have equity in it. Now, some may not have equity in it, but you may have equity in your car. What does that mean? You might be able to sell your car to the car dealership. So you might be able to get some monies to be able to use as money down for your next lease, or you might be able to. Um, she said I'm doing a live, right? I tried to give her some more licorice, and now she gonna mess my live up asking for some licorice. You know what? Why? Yeah. So anyway, forgot what I was saying. Anyway, so you might have equity in your vehicle. If you have equity in your vehicle, how do you find out? You go to the dealership and you ask them to appraise your car, and you see how much this car is worth compared to what you owe. But listen, if they do tell you that you don't have any equity in your car, you know what? Try another dealership, because you might have equity in your vehicle. Some of the cars are coming back, just being ready. People are just turning them in because they don't know they have equity in their vehicle. Now, me, every time a person is in a lease that they come back to me, I'm going to get their vehicle appraised. I'm going to look how much what they owe compared to what it's worth, and just see if I get some money out there that they can actually use as down payment on the next lease. I had a customer. Unfortunately, she didn't have any equity. She was driving a Blazer. She's probably going to get another Blazer, get another vehicle, but she doesn't have any equity in her vehicle. But on the other hand, I have a customer that's the only thing her and her husband get. He drives Tahoes, right? He has equity. His lease is up next July, and he got about $2,000, almost $2,000 in equity in his car, probably a little bit more. So what are they going to do? They're going to use that equity as down payment. So if you're in a lease right now, don't ever think that you cannot get out your lease early because there may be equity in your vehicle. So find out if there's equity in your vehicle. That's one of the biggest mistakes people don't make, is they don't ask. If you don't ask, you're not going to know. Number two, you're not getting enough miles. You're trying to get a certain payment, and you at that payment, you get into another lease, and you're not going to drive. You need more than 10,000 miles, but you're selling yourself short because you're getting less miles. Be smart. Get the miles that you need, because you're going to be back in the same situation that you were in before, over the miles. So get the miles that you actually need. Or maybe you need to extend the term. Instead of maybe doing a 36-month lease, maybe you need to do a 39-month lease. Well, that's going to give you more months. But I mean, just compare options. The next thing what people don't think about is when it comes to leasing a new vehicle, another vehicle, getting out this current lease, is that we still have to pull credit. So just because you were approved last time when you got your lease doesn't mean you're going to be approved again. Remember, if something changed with your credit, if you defaulted on your credit card, or if you had a late payment on your mortgage, that means your whole situation has changed. You're not going to be at the same payment you were at before. Things cost more now, so your payment will change. But remember, just because you approved in that lease 2 or 3 years ago doesn't mean that you're going to be approved on this current lease. So no, things change. The biggest issue that I see with customers now is they want to get their payments, they want to pick out the car what they want, but then guess what they don't do? They don't realize your credit's changed. Be honest, because when we pull your credit, we're going to see that things change. So save time. Be honest. If you have a situation going on, just tell your salesperson what the situation is. It's easy. Tell us what's going on. So anyway, I can recap the biggest mistakes people make is they're not getting the equity. They're not checking out whether they got equity in their vehicle. That's number one. Number two is you're not getting enough miles because you're thinking about the same situation you were in before. You didn't have enough miles, trying to get out early. Why not get it right the first time? Number three is your credit change. You're not being upfront. You're not being upfront about your credit. You know your credit's changed from the last time you got a lease. So just be upfront. Just be honest and upfront. That's the only thing you got to do when it comes to leasing a car or anything. Just be honest, because the situation may be looked at differently when you're not being honest. All right, my customer came. She's supposed to be here at 1:30, but she's about a half hour late. But time is money, money is time, and she's here. Hi, beautiful. All right, guys. I'm gonna go Charles to the car. All right. Let me shut this off.
What color is it?
Hold on. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Oh, thought I was done.